Okay, so I want to make breakfast, and of course I'm not the best cook, so I don't expect anybody to be following my recipe or anything. Okay, but I'd rather I talk, like say something, so that at least we can be gisting. I think last year, yeah, that was last year. I noticed that I was beginning to get addicted to social media. Sometimes I would come on social media and see people or girls having like this perfect looking life, having fun, going to places, doing things and all. Then it's like just like my life seems stagnant, like at a place, boring. Then I'll be deceiving myself because no matter how much I try to post to make my life look more interesting on social media, it just never felt like it could meet up to the certain people I was following at that time. In fact, it actually felt like I didn't have anything going on in my life. And then I realized it felt that way because I was actually on social media watching the things that are happening in other people's lives instead of actually building and developing mine. Then I stumbled on a short write-up by John Maxwell in his book The Law of Process that states leadership is developed daily and not overnight. The law of process is actually a routine you make time for each day that will eventually build success tomorrow. And to be sincere, you can't skip the process to become whom you feel you want to be or who God wants you to be. A child doesn't just start running, he or she tries to walk first. I mean, you just have to allow time to take its course. And most times, the people you compare yourself to are in their late 30s and might have spent their 20s sacrificing and doing the hard work you see them enjoy today. You can't just come out of nowhere and walk into what you wish to be or your destiny without putting in the work required, seriously. But then the truth is you are not stuck and you are not stagnant. The secret to living a very happy, peaceful, and fulfilled life is to sit down with God, put these questions out to Him like, God, who am I? What did you create me for? What am I supposed to do? Then you will understand the timing and season for your own life and not really feel bad about how far other people have gone. If you have time, listen to Apostle Joshua Selman's message on the law of process. I highly recommend. So one of my favorite YouTuber and preacher, Stephanie Iki. I mean, I can watch this lady from morning till night. She said something in her message, Understanding Times and Seasons. She said, many times we deal with frustration and disappointment because we are doing the right thing at the wrong time. We are trying to force something to happen in a time that the Lord has not appointed. And I will highly recommend that message too. Yesterday, when I went out, I was standing by a palm tree and I have never known it before, so I had to browse how long it takes a palm tree to grow. I googled it and I was saying 6 years or more. I was like, whoa, it takes this long. And then immediately I compared it to water leaf. I mean, water leaf doesn't even take up to 3 months to grow, but they both produce, right? Just different timing, different season, but they're all useful. So I mean, patience is really important and working on yourself.
That what looks like success to the outside world, what gets you the most like on social media, that right after you go back into this state that feels like heaviness, that feels like depression. It's not always what it looks like. It's not that you're not present. Sometimes we think that, oh, maybe I just need to be present.